Most young people think that they have time to figure money out later. They think a few bad decisions in their 20s, no big deal. But here's the truth. Some of the most expensive financial mistakes that you're ever going to make happen when you're young, and they follow you for decades. And I'm talking about mistakes that can cost you hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars spread over the course of a lifetime, especially because some people never fully recover from those. We've got to really dive in and talk about it. You see in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the 5 biggest mistakes that I see young people making with money and wealth. And more importantly, what you can do right now to avoid them.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go!
All right, mistake number 1. This is wasting your 20s. This is the decade where you have the least amount of money, but the greatest financial advantage. You've got time. Too many people spend these years drifting, partying, overspending, delaying responsibility, and assuming that they can get serious later. But later is more expensive. Your 20s are when small decisions compound the hardest, and wasting that decade can literally cost you millions over the course of a decade. This becomes really clear if you understand compound interest. For example, if you were to take a small amount of money, $300 or $400 every month, and drop it into some type of policy or account that's paying you, let's call it 10% every year on your money. Well, do you know what happens to that over the next decades? Well, it doubles, triples, quadruples. But if you had one last decade, it would go from million to millions. And so you need time on your side for compound interest to work. Now, there's different compound vehicles. Real estate is one of them. I actually love compounding real estate because I can put a 20% down payment or 3% on a primary residence. I could have roommates live in that house and cover the mortgage. But if that house is growing at an average of 4.6% year over year, which is the national average, then I'm getting a multiplier effect 5-fold because of my small down payment. I'm now making 25% on my money. Let that choice compound over decades. That extra decade for sure will make you many, many, many more millions. All right, mistake number 2, this is going into debt for a career that actually doesn't pay well. A lot of young people are told, follow your passion without ever actually running the math on that situation. So what they do is they borrow tens of thousands of dollars to get a degree that doesn't create meaningful income on the other side. And that's a brutal way to start adult life. Already underwater, already behind, already forced to use your best earning years to dig out of a hole instead of building wealth. And let's talk about AI for just a second, because guess what that's doing? You really need to rethink your career options. And I'm not just talking about young people that are watching this video saying, I want to go to college. I'm also, if you're in your 30s and you're like, I went to college a decade ago, and now my job's going to be lost in the next 5 years, because you've got 2 competing forces that you need to be aware of. By 2030, the World Economic Forum is predicting that 92 million jobs will be consolidated by AI. So that's the white collar field. Then we've got Tesla's robots and the other robotic companies that are coming online hard and fast. They're going to take the blue collar jobs. So you really need to think, what is the smartest career that AI and robots can't take? Mistake number 3 is renting for too long. Because when you rent, your money disappears every month and you're kind of throwing it away because you're building someone else's equity. You're actually being used to pay off somebody else's house. Meanwhile, homeownership can lock you into a payment, pay down principal. You get the benefit from the appreciation, and you can create leverage for future investing. If you're young and renting, imagine instead that you put 3% down on a house. This is a simple house hacking strategy. And you're like, Kris, but don't you know how expensive these homes are these days? And I'm like, yeah, go get 4 or 5 roommates and charge them rent for the rooms, and they'll pay the mortgage for you. You literally could even potentially live for free. Now, your roommates are paying for your house. In over 30 years, technically, they'd be paying it off. But if 5 years later, that home's gone up $50,000, you can access a little bit of equity, do another 3% down payment, and you're off to the races with multiple homes earning multiple growth. Let's face it, at some point, renting is not just a housing option, it becomes a wealth decision, and staying in that cycle too long can keep people financially stuck. All right, mistake number 4 is banking on jobs that may not exist by the time you graduate. For our 4th mistake, I want to talk a little bit more about AI and robotics. You see, banking on jobs that may not exist by the time you graduate or 5 or 10 years later, that's a problem. The world is changing so fast, and it's changing too fast for people to just blindly assume that a traditional career path is going to keep you safe. Technology automation and AI, they're already wiping out and reshaping the entire industry landscape like I talked about earlier. So one of the biggest mistakes that young people are making is they're preparing a version of themselves for an economy that is disappearing. I've got a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old, and I'm having active conversations with them on, Dad, do I go to college and what do I want to do? And at the end of the day, I'm like, the safest thing is to become an owner. Wait, what's an owner? Well, when you work for someone else, you're owned by them. When you own the company, you own that. You're the owner. So you want to learn how to be the owner of your life, learn to be disciplined, take responsibility, don't be a victim, and then figure out how to build your own economy. What can you provide to the marketplace? Owners, that's always been the scarier game up until this moment. And now I think having a W-2 is now going to become the new scariest thing. And here's the fifth and final mistake. It's having no financial game plan at all. This is sad, dude. Most people, they're doing a Hail Mary approach to money. I'm not talking about the movie. You see, they hope that they will earn enough, save enough, and invest enough and somehow end up okay. You see, the problem is they're actually not planning on investing. They're just planning on savings. That is not a strategy. Now listen carefully. If you do not know where you are going, what assets you need to acquire, how much passive income you want, or what your next move is, then you're not building wealth. You're just guessing and calling it a plan. So what do you do about this? First, you stop treating money like something we'll figure out later, and we'll start treating it like one of the most important games you will ever play in your entire life. Money is going to be tied to your hobbies, what you can do with your family, vacationing, where you live, how you live, everything will be determined by it. So you might as well master that game. The second thing you do, we get honest about where you're losing time, losing leverage, and making decisions that feel normal, but are actually quietly keeping us broke. And third, we build an actual game plan, because avoiding these mistakes is not about being perfect. It's about getting intentional early enough so that time can start working for you instead of against you. The goal, it's not just to make money. The goal is to build a life where money stops being the problem. If you're looking for a financial game plan, you're in luck. Me and my team, we give them out for free. If you would like this multimillionaire to share with you what I would do if I was your age, with your assets that you do or don't have, and basically your current life situation, I'm going to give that to you. And I find that when most people get this free game plan, they look at it and they're like, oh my gosh, you just showed me how to start with nothing. And in 15 years, be financially done. 6 figures residually. Or for some people, it's a 10-year game plan. And sometimes it's even a 5-year game plan. So click the link. It's a free service that I provide. That perspective often makes huge trajectory shifts for people. Thanks for watching.